against Hereford today at the Tameside Stadium. Disappointing nonetheless. How do you summarise today?
Yeah, listen, that's football. It's one of them. There's some things for us to learn from. Thought we started off really well. Obviously, Isaac Sinclair with a fantastic goal to get us going. I think conceding at the time we did, if we go in a half time 1-0 up, I think it's obviously a completely different game then. They've come out second half and they're probably still buzzing from scoring, and we've not really got going. And then the 2 goals that we conceded for our standards are not good enough. We expect ourselves to deal with things, deal with stuff like that better. But listen, we're never going to go the whole season unbeaten, or we've just got to lick our wounds now and now we've got to prepare for Tuesday and try to get another run goal.
Obviously with Isaac Sinclair's goal kind of started, but it was almost like the first half, they cancelled each other out in the first 10 minutes, and it looked like you were almost first best and second best. Was there anything that you looked at in particular to...
No, it was just, obviously when you get an early goal it gives you that lift, and I thought we were doing well up until then. And then you've got to expect a team like Hereford to sort of implement themselves in the game, and they might start to control it a little bit, and that's where we have to be a bit more rugged and a bit more dogged and just see it out and just soak up the pressure. And unfortunately, as I said earlier, the time that we conceded in just didn't help. But listen, there's loads of positives to still take from that game. We've had a really good start to the season, so we've just got to make sure we stay positive and keep that mentality that we want to go out and win every game.
Was there anything surprising about Hereford in terms of how they looked to approach, and was there anything that you said in particular at half time to regain that momentum? Obviously you talked about the timing of their equaliser as well.
Yeah, listen, Hereford are a very good team. We knew how they were going to set up, and we talked about the players that we had, and I said to the lads, if we do our jobs, we should win the game, and I think that's where the 2 goals come from, where we probably just lost a little bit of composure or lost a little bit of quality, and it's a great win for them. You know what I mean? You can see by how happy they are, shows us how far we've come, that people are celebrating against us. That's I take that as a compliment. But yeah, it's definitely something that we need to look at, make sure it doesn't happen again, and we've got to make sure that we learn from our mistakes and we go forward.
And now touching on Tuesday, Scarborough Athletic away. A very tough place to go at the Flamingo Land Stadium, but how do you look into that one? Yeah,
it's every away game or home game in this league is tough now. The standard, I think, has really come up this year. We've got to make sure we recover properly. There'll be a couple of tired legs in there tonight. So we've got to make sure that we do everything right, make sure that we work on what Scarborough are good at, make sure we speak to the lads about that, get the details sent out, and then come Tuesday we've got to go out with a positive attitude. There's no point in sulking or moping about what's happened today. We can't change it. That's done, dusted. You can look back on it, but there's no point in worrying over too much. You can't change what's happened. The only thing now we can do is get a reaction from the lads and try to make up for losing today. But yeah, we'll keep going and we'll see where it takes us in the next game.
Great, thank you for your time.
No problem, Paul.